Hi everyone, my name is Gunika and today we're going to be talking about Hippo automation and how you can use it for leveraging your business into growing it and making it more retainable for customers. So let me just share my screen and then I'll give you a walkthrough for Hippo. Okay, so this is your Hippo dashboard. As you can see, this is a chat offering. Today we're going to be talking about automation. So let me just switch to automation. This is the main automation dashboard wherein you can see all of your stats like contacts, segments, automated campaigns, how many campaigns you've sent, and what are the ROI that has been generated by each and every campaign. The most important part of your Hippo automation is basically the contacts. Contacts are the people that can be added to your business via widgets and SDKs that you have implemented onto your websites and apps. Along with that, you can use this add contact button. Just click on it and a pop-up will appear, and here you can add all the details for contacts like their unique key, email, their name, and the contact will be saved on Hippo. If you want, you can even use the import contacts option. If you click on it, you can see a sample option to download a sample CSV, and from here just click on it, a sample CSV will be downloaded, and then you can check for how you can import it, right? Now if I open any of the contact, what you can see is how many campaigns I've sent to each and every one of the contact, like how many support campaigns have been sent, how many emails have been sent. If I scroll down a bit, you can see the details of every user, like their email, name, phone number, user unique key, update, when was the user last updated, when was the user last created, and what is the role. Now from here also I can see how many orders has the user completed, what was the last order date, which merchant the user last ordered from, how many items are there in the cart, and what was the category from which user last ordered. Also in the event section, I can see the number of completed orders and when the orders were completed. From the events, I can review that. Okay. If I want to send a campaign to a user, I'll just click on send message. This instant campaign screen will open, and from here you can just go ahead and click on creating a campaign like push campaign. This name is just for you. It won't be shown to the user side. Next is the channel type. Support channel means basically a chat message will be sent to the user. Email is basically email that will be sent into their Gmail inbox, Outlook inbox, or whatever they're using. Then we have promotion campaigns. Promotion campaigns will be sent as a push notification in their Android and iOS devices. Then we have WhatsApp, for which we offer third-party integrations. Either you can use Twilio or you can use official Meta integration. Next, we have pop-ups. You might have seen a pop-up appear on certain websites whenever you load them or whenever you open a certain app. So these pop-ups can also be generated via Hippo. Next, for the users who don't have your apps but have allowed push notifications on your website, you can send them a web push campaign. And SMS campaigns are for those users or countries where WhatsApp is not allowed, wherein you don't have the option of sending email campaigns to them. You can just use SMS campaigns. Next, after selecting a particular campaign type, so let's just select support. The customer that I've chosen comes here. Next is the content. So if I want to write campaign to the users who have added three items in their cart, so I can say knock knock, your cart is missing you. This can be the heading, and then I can write whatever content. Now an interesting fact is that you can even personalize these headings and the content here. Like you can even add the name of the user. If you want, you can add the item, how many items they've added in the cart, or when was the user created, or any other personalized attribute for a user that you want to add to make the campaign even more appealing to the customer. You can do that. Also, we do support the option of adding emojis, so you can add the emojis as well here. Now if I want to add tags to a channel, that also I can do. What tags help you in is that suppose the customer replies to these messages, the tag will be added into the chat that the customer created with the help of these campaigns, so that you can easily review on which channel or which broadcast is doing well for your business. Once you've set up the campaign, last option is to select how you want to send the campaign. So now means that you can send the campaign instantly at the moment. Later means that you can schedule it for any further time if you want. And recurring means that suppose you want to send a daily notification, kind of a reminder every day or at certain days in a week. So you can use a recurring campaign. You can set up the trigger time, you can set up the start date, end date, and choose either daily, or if I do weekly, I'll have the option of selecting what all days I want to send the campaign on. So in this way, I can create a normal instant campaign. If I click on campaigns history, from here I'll be able to see all of my instant campaigns that I've already sent. If I click on any of the campaigns, I can see the representation of how many users have received this campaign, what is the ROI generated by each of the campaign, and what are the user stats, like how which particular user has been targeted as read, sent, and other stats. Also, if you would like, you can even export these stats in the form of a CSV, and then you can explore them even further. Coming back to the main instant campaign screen, next we have the scheduled campaigns section. Herein you can review all of the campaigns that have been scheduled on your business that are yet to be run. And next I have the recurring campaigns. Recurring campaigns are basically shown here. If I click on this campaign, you can see what all pending campaigns are yet to be sent, how many campaigns have already been sent under the main recurring. And even if I want, I can edit the main campaign, which will impact the coming further campaigns. If I don't want to edit the complete campaign, I can just go ahead and select a single one of these campaigns. So suppose I want to change the campaign for January 21, I just click on edit, and now the campaign that has appeared here will only be edited for January 21, and rest of the campaigns will remain same as I configured them in the initial phase. Next, after instant campaigns, after sending a campaign to a single customer, next thing we need to know is how to create segments on Hippo. Like, how do you know which user you need to target? So for that, you need to go to segments section. Here we have all the default segments on your business, like the customers who have not they don't have a mobile device, or the customers who have a mobile device. If there are any inactive customers on the website, like the customers who are not using your app currently, and the first order. So let's just go ahead and create a new segment. So first segment that I'll be creating today is for abandoned cart. This basically means that I need to segment out the users who have added certain items into their cart, but they're not placing order. So you can just go ahead and send them push campaigns to increase the engagement and motivate them to place an order on the website. So I'll just click on filters, profile filter, items in cart option, and I'll select the greater than filter 0. So all the users who have greater than 0 items in their cart will get filtered out in this segment. So as you can see, the contacts count is 13, which basically means that there are 13 users on my business which are potential customers, but they're not converting. So I can send them campaigns, even send them some discounts so that they can convert into paying clients. Next up, another segment that I would like to talk about is the new signed up users. So how do you know which users have signed up on the platform? For that, I'll just clear out the before filters. Now, I'll click on add filter, profile filter, and I'll select the created ad option. And I'll select the less than 24 hours ago option. Now, what will happen is all the users who've been created in the last 24 hours in my business will appear here. So this is the new signed up customers. The customers that were not already there on the platform, but they signed up recently. So what I can do is send them a welcome campaign, email, push notification, or a pop-up campaign to give them certain coupons so that they can enjoy 50% off or whatever coupons or discounts you offer for your new clients. Next segment we have is first order segment. Now I need to filter out the users who've placed their first order on the website, but they are not placing their second order. For that, what I'll do is, again, I'll click on add filter, profile filter, number of completed orders is 1. So now you can see there are 4 contacts in my business who have completed only 1 order and not more than 1. So I can, send them another campaign to engage with them and understand the problem why they're not placing another order. Have they found another app that is more suitable for them? Are they, facing some issues with the prices listed on my website, or whatever the issue is? I can understand with the customers. Now, you might be thinking like, what are these event filters? If I just click on event filters, I have this option of, selecting visited URL. So suppose you want to target your customers based on a certain fact, like what was the last visited URL that they have, sent, that what is the last URL that they have visited on the platform. Like if they visited the checkout page, or if they visited a certain product page that you want to give offers on, you can select the visited URL option. Next up, we have completed orders. If we select on completed orders, I can further, filter out on the basis of what was the amount of order, what categories have they ordered from. So in this way, there are a number of items on which I can filter out my customers and then further send them campaigns. Okay, now that we have learned how to create segments, the next thing is how to target these segments. Again, we'll go to instant campaigns, click on a new campaign, set up the campaign type, campaign name, type, select all the any of the segment that you have created. Like do not have a mobile device. Now I've selected the audience that does not have a mobile device, and what I can do is send them a message like, this is my app and maybe you can install it if you feel like. So you can just add the content for that here. You can even select an image for push notifications, and then again we have the same option of sending it now, later, or setting it up as a recurring campaign. Next up, we have live campaigns. Live campaigns basically means that campaigns will be sent to the customer as soon as they start entering a particular segment. So suppose the segment that we earlier created for items in cart. If I set up a live campaign, what will happen is whenever a customer comes in and has certain items in their cart, they'll get the campaign. So what we can do is, either select a template. We provide a lot of templates for you. If you don't know how to create a campaign from scratch, you can use any of these. But if you want to create a custom campaign with your customization, just click on create a campaign, campaign name, set up the publish date and time, click on next, and now what happens is this option appears wherein I have to select the trigger for this segment. So let's select first order segment to be the trigger. Now I can add action. I can choose the action label to be live campaign push. I'll select the promotion type of campaign. I can schedule it send now and send delay. Send now means as soon as the customer enters into the segment, they'll be getting the campaign or whatever content you've added. Send with a delay means that you can add a certain interval of minutes, like 10 minutes. So suppose a customer enters the segment at 5:10, the campaign will be delivered to them at 5:20 with a 10-minute delay. Only once means, like if the customer has entered into a segment once, they'll be getting the campaign, but if they enter the same segment again, they won't be getting the campaign. This can happen in the case of items in cart. Like I can have one item in cart today and one item in cart tomorrow also. So I can filter out the audience if I want to send them campaign daily or just once. I can do that. Then again, I have the same option of adding the title, personalizing it with attributes, and again going through the content, adding attributes, uploading image, expiry days. Expiry days basically means how many days, after how many days the push campaign will disappear on the notification center. So suppose the user does not perform any action on the push notification, it will be expired and will be removed from the notification center after 3 days, right? So this is how you can create your own live campaign. You can even click on show preview to understand how the campaign will be looking on your customer front. You just need to save action from here, and then the campaign is ready to go. If I click on any of the campaign, I can see the overall conversion of it, how many users opened app after the campaign, how many completed orders were there, and what was the total order amount, in order to understand that if Hippo is doing something for my business or not. Next up, we have our recently launched feature, which is Journey Campaign. What Journey Campaign does is, these are basically custom trigger based journey flows. So what happens is, I can set up a journey, like a customer comes in into my platform, signs up on day one. I'll send them a welcome campaign. If they don't reply to the welcome campaign, I'll send them another notification on day two. Or if they reply to the welcome campaign, I can send them another notification. So let's just create a new journey and understand how this feature works. I'll use the new sign up segment for this purpose. Now this journey flow dashboard appears. Here you can see the trigger to be the new sign up segment. So whenever a customer enters this particular segment, they'll start receiving the journey. So what I can do is, for day one, I can set up an email campaign. Subject welcome. Um, Hippo. This is the name which will appear on the email. Email ID I can select, like I've selected my own email ID for now. I can have the I can even select what all templates do I want to send. So let's just select this test template 3. So this is the template that will be sent to customer. Then I can even add the option of reply to. So suppose I'm using an email that is not being used by any one of the my team, any one of the member of my team. So what I can do is add reply to here, and whenever a customer replies to this email, whatever email I've added here will receive the replies. If I want to add someone to CC, I can even do that. Again, we have the same option of sending only once or multiple times here, and then later the same option of adding delay on how I want to send the campaign. So let's just save it. So the email campaign has been saved. Now it's time to apply conditional filter. I'll just drag and drop the conditional filter here, and I have all these options. Like so suppose I send them a welcome campaign, and now I want to send another campaign to the customers who have unsubscribed. So I'll click on this. So my condition for next campaign is the users who have unsubscribed from my emails. If the user has unsubscribed from my email, I want to send them a push campaign or a chat support campaign. I can do that. Hi, welcome to platform. So this is how I'll send them a chat campaign. If they've not unsubscribed, I can send them another email of giving them an offer or whatever I want to choose. So I can do that. And in this way, I can create my own journey flow. If you want to understand it a bit more, there is this how it works option. If you click on it, a video will appear on your page and you can understand the flow again. I'll just click on finish here and just save it as a draft for now. Now, if I click on this, I can review my campaign details. If I want to, publish the campaign, I can do that from here. Currently, it is in draft state, so nobody will ever get this campaign. I'll need to publish it in order to get the customers be a part of this campaign. Now, if I click on view detailed analytics, I can see for each of the campaign type, like to how many customer the email has been delivered, the chat support campaign has been delivered, or the second email has been delivered. So in this way, I can see all my stats. And basically, this is how a journey flow works. Then we have surveys. These are the forms that you can add on your websites, or you can even share them inside your emails to get data or feedback from your customers regarding your apps. So let's just create a survey. These are basically kind of Google Forms only, like how you use Google Forms. In place of them, you will be using are survey links, and these can be embedded in your emails or your websites. So let's just add a new survey. If I need to add a placeholder text, I can do that. Then I have this option of selecting the type the answer should be. Like it should be either it can be a short text, long text, it can be in the form of a rating, or single select, or multiple select if I want to, for that matter. If I want to make this as a required field, like I want all the customers to, answer this particular question, I'll mark it as a required field. So once I've set it up, it will look something like this, and all the responses that have been submitted will be shown here. And I can even export the survey responses to understand even more, or I can, give it further to my data analytics team so that they can review and understand what problems the customers are facing. Next, we have metrics. RFM metrics basically help you analyze and grow your business. You can see all of the data, like how many customers have signed up on your platform, how many are hibernating, how many users are like you cannot lose them, how many customers are at risk on your platform. If you want to understand what all these terms mean, you can just click on them and you'll get the overview of what this particular name means, and what is the date on which, on the basis of which I am, adding the customer in this segment. If I want to, re-engage with these customers, I'll just click on view details and a new segment will be created. Now I can see the reachability of each of the contacts, like how can I reach the segment. Like there is only one user, and I can either reach them via support or pop-up. We don't have any SMS, email, WhatsApp, phone number, anything of this user. So the only option I can reach out the customer is via support or pop-up campaigns. Next up, we have email template builder. Herein, you can just click on create a template, and you can just drag and drop whatever fields you want and create your own custom email builder. If you don't want to drag and drop each and every item, you can just click on the HTML, drag it down here and click on it, and this HTML builder appears. Now what you can do is just add whatever HTML you want to add, and the email template is ready to be used. I'll just click on close here for now. So in this way, all of your email templates will be shown on the page, and you can review them, preview them, even share the link, or if you want to delete them, edit them, you can do that from here. Next up, we have configurations. We have three different configurations. First up, we have the email configuration. This email configuration helps you in case you want to send email campaigns. So you have to add your email here, and then the campaigns will be sent via the email that has been verified. Next up, we have SMS configuration. You can either use Twilio, Plivo, Uniphonic, or whatever SMS platform you prefer. Then next up, we have WhatsApp configuration. Either you can use a Twilio integration or the official integration for sending out WhatsApp campaigns and engaging with your customers more. Next up, we have user attributes and events. You can create any number of attributes for your user and just pass them while initiating a customer or updating them, in case you want to get further information about each one of them. Next, events is same as user attributes. Currently, by default, completed orders and visited URL are there. If you want to add more, you can do that by clicking on add event, adding an event. What are properties will be there, and yeah, that's it. That's how you create events. So yeah, guys, I'm done with the webinar. I hope you guys liked it. Do you have any questions? Please post them in the comments, and I'll review them.